back with Amphibia, if you give a frog a cookie, um, maybe not as horrible as the other Earth episodes, because I guess it kind of leads us into them moving the story forward a little bit. Everything that happens in this episode is beyond stupid. None of it makes any sense. None of it makes any practical, real sense whatsoever. It doesn't even follow any type of logic. But at least we learn that they have another friend, another human friend that they made that's going to help them get back to Amphibia. Okay. I wish they would have done a better job of actually telling a story to go with this, but okay. We start the episode out, Anne's making cookies. And I guess apparently the planters are homesick. So in the backyard, they made like a little swamp bog thing to kind of remind themselves of home. But it's not really working because it's just a mud hole. And it's like, hey, I made them cookies because cookies make everything better. This is a plot point in the episode, and making cookies. So she makes cookies, and they're like bug cookies because that's what the planners are used to. And it's funny because it's what Anne's used to because she ate bug food for so long, she probably doesn't even mind it. So the mom eats one, and of course it's disgusting because it's bug stuff. She goes in the backyard. Hey guys, this isn't really working. Then I guess they made a little town to try to remind themselves of home. Like they made like a little model of like Wortwood. So they're like gone. They're super super homesick. The cookies didn't really help. Then she gets a call from her doctor friend. It's like, oh, remember they gave her the little pottery that had the amphibia stuff on it. And she's like, oh, I found a doctor, like another scientist person, but she's not vetted through me yet. So I'm going to go talk to her, see what she's all about. And if she's able to help us, we'll move forward with that. Don't tell the planners anything because we don't even know if this is going to work out. So the planner's like, oh, you talking to Dr. What's-Her-Face? Oh, does she have any good news for us? Of course, Anne's like, no, not yet. They get all super sad. Then Anne's like, well, kind of maybe. There's like someone that might be able to help us. And then they get super excited. But Anne's like, we can't talk to her yet. And they get super sad. She's like, oh, maybe we can't go talk to her. So it's just Anne just giving in to the planners because they're doing like puppy dog eyes and stuff. It's stupid. Apparently, this scientist works at a discovery, a kids museum. It's like a discovery museum where it's like, oh, go see how sharks skin feels and this is how bones work. So it's a very hands-on little kid type science museum. When I was a little kid, this is how cool these places are. Awesome. If you've never been to one, when I grew up in Vegas, there was one. It was the Leeds Discovery Museum, and it just had cool stuff for kids. How does light work and force perspective and how different colors like LEDs work. Like it was such a cool experience. So even for adults, it's mainly meant for children, but it's really, really cool. Go to a discovery museum, a science museum. You'll have a great time, especially if like nieces and nephews and stuff. It's just a fun place to go for everybody. So they go to this museum, and the kids, again, like I said, there's a bunch of little kids are running around and being killed kids. And apparently these kids all want snacks. I wasn't aware that these places fed children, or if you're not allowed to just to give kids candy. So the kids attack this one guy because like, oh, whoever can answer the question wins a treat. And they just like beat him up and take his food. This is a plot point. So they knock on some random door, and then this little blue-haired lady, she's super cute, is like, oh, who are you? And that's Sadie's voice, right? From Steven Universe. I'm pretty sure. She's like, oh, you're here to talk to Dr. Frank? Dr. Frank? Okay, like Frankenstein? Like, well, what's the joke here? So like, oh, you can't talk to Dr. Frank, only by appointment only. So like, oh, I guess we can't talk to her. They do the puppy dog eyes. She's like, oh, we're reporters, and we're here to talk to Dr. Frank's discoveries. Dr. Frank hears that, and oh, finally the press is here. Even though they don't look like press people, it's a child with little tiny people with her. Dr. Frank's a nut bar. Oh, they're finally going to recognize me for how great and awesome I am. And she like made all these things like a portal and like a force field thing and all this other stuff. So like, oh, I'm was able to study this energy because I guess when they originally went to Amphibia, when they opened up the box, it set off like an energy wave, and that energy wave like created a portal. And the science here is just top notch. So like hit like these two electrode, Tesla looking things, and it opened up a little bit of a portal, and that's what got her like down this track of trying to find how to open portals. She's able to do it, but it's only the portal only stays open for a few seconds. So this is like showing different worlds and different things. So not necessarily Amphibia, but could be other places. But the pictures are all fuzzy, and that's why she's like, oh, no one believes me because you can't really record it because of electromagnetism. But no one would show up in person. Not one person, not anybody. Are you kidding me? Whatever. But they're like, we don't even know if Anne's like, we can't do this. We don't even know what this place is. But of course, they puppy dog eye her into doing it. And like, oh, we'll just take a peek. She powers it up. The portal opens, and what they see is a place that's not Amphibia. So they're like, oh, geez, whatever. I guess it's a lot of back energy, like just kind of blows up. And it knocks off all their clothes. Only if I had this technology when I was younger. So it knocks off all their clothes of just the planters. Okay. But then she's like, oh, you guys are frogs. And Anne's like, oh, they're trying to come with an excuse. But then they just say, hey, we're from another world. We're trying to get back there. We want you to help us. Dr. Frank uses her portal capturing device, which would change the world, would change everything. Sorry about that. I had to re-record this because for some reason the audio got really terrible. So second take, I suppose. But she has this, force field technology, and this didn't make her famous. Like, excuse me? You have this magical shield thing that can lift things up and make it weightless and just would revolutionize all of humanity, but that didn't make you famous? Okay, whatever. So she's gonna go take the planners to dissect them, and once I dissect you guys, I'll become super famous. But of course, Anne's like, "What the heck? I'm not gonna let you do that." She starts chasing after her, and Terry, cute girl's name's Terry, and he's like, "Hey, Terry, you're not gonna stop me. I'm gonna save my friend." She's like, "Oh no, I'm not gonna stop you. Dr. Frank is smart, but she's crazy. She's not allowed to kidnap people and just kill them. So I'm gonna actually help you." Super cool. So Anne has a new friend. They go through the museum, and apparently this dissection room is like in the museum. Like, okay, like a full-blown dissection, like autopsy room. They are getting chased through there. Little kids are in the way. The little kids smell her granola bar on Terry, so they all attack Terry, and hold her back. Oh, give it. Why don't you just take the granola bar out and just give it to them? Whatever. Runs up there. The planters are all tied up. And, buzzsaws the whole shebang, going to chop them open, which would be just a complete, utter splatter fest. You would want to knock them out first, right? Because it's going to be squirming, and it would just ruin the bodies. She can't break in. Nothing's working. Dr. Terry's like, here, use my key card. You can use this to get through. Frank's like, hey, if you do that, I'm going to send one email, and then you're going to be kicked out of the scientific community. Would that even work? Dr. Frank's insane. I don't think she is very liked amongst her peers, so I don't think an email saying that would actually give Terry more credence to her craft if she was rejected by Frank. But whatever, she's like, screw you, I don't care. What you're doing is wrong. So that's nice. Terry's a nice lady. She's really cute too, so that always helps. Gives her the card, opens up the door. She's gonna go save her friends. Blocks it with she had the big ear, how the ear canal works. Blocks the buzzsaw, saves her friends. Dr. Frank goes even more insane and pulls the buzzsaw off one of the machines. Somehow it's still working with no power, but just basically walking around with a live chainsaw, a medical buzzsaw in a room full of children. I mean, what could go wrong, right? And it's like, hey, Terry, grab the planners. I got a plan. She's like, oh, you can't stop me. And she never directly says she's going to kill Anne, but I'm pretty sure she would have killed Anne with this thing. She would have just hit her with it. Anne pulls out her cookies. Remember the cookies? That's called foreshadowing, people. Those that matter. And says, look, kids, she has snacks. And of course, the kids are crazy for snacks and they attack her. What a stupid reason for her to have to make the cookies and for kids to be crazy. It's just silly. They get out of there. They're inside Terry has a super cute smart car to go with her super cute face, and she's like, I'm sorry you lost your job because of us. Not only did we not get any help to get the planners home, you lost your job. She's like, oh, don't worry about it. I didn't want to work for Frank anyway. She's psycho, and I think we're going to build a portal together, and that will make me famous, and I'll be able to help people. So super cool. So I'm assuming that other doctor, museum lady, and Terry are going to work together. probably with those mechanical girls, and they're going to build this portal to help the planners get back home. Super fun. I just think it's weird that she's just cool with alien frog monsters that would look absolutely frightening in real life. Like they did in that one episode, it showed them like what they would really look like. Super ridiculously scary. But super cool. They made a new friend. But boy, howdy, all this stuff in the middle was so stupid. Like just ridiculously stupid. Like why even have it at a kid's museum? Why couldn't she just be a doctor who had a laboratory, but it was like really crappy and then some rundown part of town? Like, why even have the kids' museum aspect be part of this whatsoever? Just goofy. I don't know. But yeah, not as bad as the other episodes on Earth because it actually has story elements, even though it's just a tiny bit. It's something. Yeah. God, we got to get back. The way the planters were missing their home, missing Amphibia. My God, I'm missing Amphibia. That's what I feel like. We need to get back there because that's where all the story, where it clicks, where it works, where how this Amphibia tells its tale works best in a fantasy world with fantasy things. And on Earth, it just doesn't work. You just have to just pretend that Earth is almost a fantasy world in the way that they write it. But yeah, we're getting closer to Amphibia, getting closer to the end. Can't wait to get there because I want cool and fun things to happen. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Love all the reviews. Again, I'm sorry about the 2-part recording. It was just weird that when I went back over the audio, it was just like complete utter trash. I don't even know how that happened, but hopefully this audio is great and then I won't have to do it again. But thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one. Crimson Sin here. Thanks for watching the video. Remember, liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting on the video really helps out a lot. It gets the video spread around more people get to see the videos, and we get to make more videos for you guys. So thank you, and we appreciate every single one of you guys.